What's going on, guys? You got Corey's here, Coach Corey. Today I'm making this video to help you make a big life decision between whether or not Vemma or Wake Up Now is right for you. But before I get started, I want to tell you a quick story about somebody who made a big life decision, and that decision would change his life, forever. And it starts with a young guy who decides that where he is at home, currently where he's at in life, isn't where he wants to be, and he can tell he's not going anywhere very fast. So he had to make a decision to move somewhere away where he could be on his own and be out in the real world and face his fears and uncertainty that's going to force him to grow and get to where he wants to be, ultimately a lot faster. And, long story short, that guy had to travel about 2,000 miles to get to where he wanted to be. And it was very scary, on the journey all the way across the country, driving from Ohio to Arizona. That's what he had to do to get to a place where he had a new place to live at and a new environment to work his business and to do his own thing out in life. So, along the way, he drove through all kinds of crazy environments and rain, and seen things he's never seen before, awesome things, scary things, driving at night, driving 2,000 miles by yourself. I mean, you face a lot of uncertainty and a lot of fears and a lot of thoughts, are just with yourself, and you go through it. But the point of the story is that you're going to face a lot of uncertainty and you're going to have fear, but that's okay, okay? Ultimately, though, I want to give you a simple technique, and you're going to discover which one's right for you, or ultimately what your decision should be. Maybe neither one's right for you, but here's the simple technique. And it's this quarter where you flip the quarter, and on one side, it's one decision. Maybe it's stay with Vemma, or maybe it's switch to Wake Up Now, or maybe it's join Vemma. Whatever it is, both sides have different decisions. And what you want to do is feel what it's like to make one decision. Ask yourself, is this the right decision for me to join Wake Up Now? Is this where I want to be? Is this the team I want to work with? Is this the type of atmosphere and culture I want to be a part of? Is this aligning with my values? And you want to ask yourself similar questions with the next decision, whatever that is. Should I stay with Vemma? Is this where my heart is? Is this the best opportunity for me? Is this what I really want to do for the next 5 years at least of my life? So you want to flip the coin, and you want to imagine in your head what it feels like to make either of the decisions. And you're going to discover which one's right from you. And it might take a while, it might take a couple of days, you might have to meditate and clear your head and all that stuff. But ultimately, you're going to come to find out that you have to trust your intuition, and you have to follow your heart. It's not about comp plan. It's not about, the product or whatever. I mean, maybe those are key points, but ultimately it comes from inside, and it comes from the values you have as a person and your vision, not your sight, but your vision and where that's pulling you, where it's telling you to go. And you have to trust yourself and make the decision for you and only you. No one else can make this decision for you. It has to be made from your intuition, and you have to trust yourself 100% before you make the decision. And I guess, back to the story that I was talking about, the huge road trip, 30 hours, 2,000 miles, it was just crazy. And that story was for me. And I bring that up because I had to really trust myself and trust my intuition to do that, to make a change in my life. And it's really paid off. It really has. I've gone through a lot, of new things just in the last couple of days alone. And, it's really allowed me to grow myself as a person, because that's what I want the most, to be out on my own, to make something of myself. And you have to think the same way for you. What is going to allow you to grow and to be the best person that you can be? And only you can decide. So I hope that helped. And if it did, feel free, like the video, subscribe to my channel, get in contact with me, check out the description below, and I will talk soon. Peace.